Good morning, purposeful family. Oh my goodness. This by far is one of my favorite episodes. And I think it was because I really made fun of myself. In today's Tales of a People Pleaser on Talking on Purpose with Torrie, the podcast and internet show, I talk about my pride. This video is from season 4, when we did Elements of Arrogance and Pride. If you have not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Follow us here on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are new, welcome. Thank you for being part of the Purposeful family. Now, here's the video. Hello, people of purpose, person of purpose. Thank you all so much for joining me. My name is Torrie, and I am a certified life coach, and I am uniquely qualified to share with you the ways, the tips, the tricks of how I overcame, or at least can get through, my arrogance, anger, pride, and fear. On this channel, I want to help you cop your purpose. Clarify, organize, plan, prepare. Whatever you want those P's to mean, prepare or plan, same difference. They're synonyms. We can go with it, right? But that is the intent of this channel. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you a embarrassing moment in history, but it was a pivotal moment that helped me to transform my thinking and the lens of which I looked at my emotions and reactions. I hope you can use this as a catalyst to dig a little bit deeper and think about how you are reacting. And are you taking responsibility for your actions and reactions? This is season 4. We are dealing with arrogance and pride through this next 12-week series, and you're watching Talking on Purpose with Torrie, the internet show. My pride is like a seeded watermelon rolling down a hill, or at least it was, but it would continue to go and pick up some more arrogance and speed as it went along until it hit a wall, burst, and splattered onto any and every one that it came in contact with. Allow me to share my aha moment with you, and I hope you might get a giggle out of it. It was summer, July 2007. I believe our oldest was about to go into the 4th grade that year. And I decided, because it was going to be a hot day here in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and if you live in Virginia or anywhere on the East Coast South, you understand what hot means. So I decided that I was going to go to the grocery store, get that out of the way and done early in the morning. Had my list, had my coupons. Yes, honey. Walk up and down the aisles, gather all the things that we're going to need for that day and beyond. Go to the register, pay for, load up the cart. I'm one of those neurotic people when it comes to groceries. I need them to be packed specifically in the order in which they are going to enter my car. And then once I get them in the car, organize them by the way they need to come in the house. Yeah, I stressed out about that, okay? Pay for my items, walk out the store. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this watermelon just careening down the parking lot. And I look back at the store, and sure enough, there is a bin of watermelon. So my first thought was, okay, maybe it rolled out of that. But then I noticed that there's a woman also walking with a cart full of groceries. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. So I get her attention. I'm like, hey, ma'am, is that your watermelon rolling down the hill? And she looks at me, she sees it, it's a little bit beyond her, and she says, no, it's not. And I was like, okay. I continue to take my cart to the car, and as I'm watching this watermelon, it finally hits the bottom of the hill, crashes onto a tree, splits wide open, and I immediately see squirrels and other things just kind of come at it because it's breakfast. There's a buffet. Wow, that watermelon looked like right, like the magenta color of it. I was like, that is just really pretty. I'm sure that's going to taste really, really good. I'm unpacking. I get to the bottom of the cart, the place that, you put all the things that are really super heavy. I get to the bottom of it where I had a case of water, some canned goods, and yes, a watermelon. But my watermelon ain't there no more. It's not there. Here is my arrogance moving in my mind. My first thought was, my watermelon must still be in the grocery store, and that cashier did not put it back on the cart, even though I just told her I had one, but she had to take it off of the cart in order to scan it. Like, she couldn't just believe that I had a watermelon under the cart. She couldn't just put in the PLU number and let it go. There was no way possible that the watermelon that I watched roll down the hill could have been mine, because my pride was not going to allow me to believe that possibility or that truth. I want to use this story as a teaching tool, something that I am sure many of us have experienced something like this, that what is happening could not be my fault. Number one, that assumption, which is I didn't fact check. When I saw that watermelon rolling down the hill, I didn't look at my own cart to see if it was possible that it was mine. And why not? Because my arrogance wouldn't allow me to even factor that into that truth. My arrogance also wouldn't allow me to ask for help. My arrogance wouldn't allow me to believe that I had made an error or a mistake, because I methodically placed all of my groceries in the cart. So because I did that, it was impossible. My arrogance kicked into overdrive, and that's where my pride stepped in, because I could not be embarrassed to be running after this watermelon that costs, $4 or $5. I can't be that thirsty or dehydrated or whatever. So my pride told me, no, that's not, it's not yours, boo. It's not yours. Don't go running after that. You're going to look crazy. Think about how people going to see you. What does that even look like? Black women running down the parking lot, chasing after a watermelon. Could you see the headline? So my pride would not allow me to go after it. So you see how all of those things stacked up against the fact that that was my responsibility, and I let go of it. I held back so much of myself from so many people for so long that watermelon was literally my breaking point. It was the point in which I realized that God had been trying to speak to me, and he used the most creative way possible to really get my attention. I am grateful, very, very grateful, that lesson was taught in that manner versus in a different way, because I want you to think about your watermelon moments, the seeds in your watermelon, if you will. And where are they spreading? Where are they going? What's going to happen when your watermelon of arrogance and pride rolls down a hill, hits a wall, and bursts? What's going to happen? Have you arrogantly watched something go because you don't want to take responsibility or claim it as your own? Don't think too deeply. Really, whatever immediately pops into your head first, write those down, and then ask God to help you renew your mind. See it a different way so that you can be prepared through this planning of organizing your thoughts, because now you've gained clarity. You can behave differently. I hope that you tuned into the podcast from yesterday on Our Given Purpose, the podcast. I had special guest, a fantastic woman of faith, a college student, Elizabeth Owusu of Gracefully Broken. If you have not had a chance to listen to that, please go back in all major platforms, Apple, Google, Pandora, all of those, okay? Tomorrow, please tune in again, all major platforms, Our Given Purpose, the podcast, where I talk about the danger of being unaware of our pride and arrogance. Friday is the weekly devotional, as well as the news, where everything we've talked about this week will be neatly packaged in email form and also on the website, www.OurGivenPurpose.com. This year, Our Given Purpose, we're focused on these 12-week sessions. The first was dealing with anger. Now we're at arrogance and pride, and we will end with the fear. So I hope that you will continue to tune in. Please share this content with a friend, a family member, co-worker, whoever you are close to, and even those you're not close to. Just go ahead and share it, because you never know who may need to hear what you've heard and experienced for yourself. You've got your homework. I've challenged you to write down your thoughts, talk about your own traveling watermelon, and I will see you all next week.